अगर मैं मर भी जाऊं तो बस मेरी इतनी सी पहचान लिख देना। कि अगर मैं मर भी जाऊं तो बस मेरी इतनी सी पहचान लिख देना। मेरे खून से मेरे माथे पे मेरी मातृभूमि का नाम लिख देना। मेरे खून से मेरे माथे पे मेरी मातृभूमि का नाम लिख देना। कोई पूछे तुमसे जन्नत के बारे में तो कागज के एक छोटे से टुकड़े पे हिंदुस्तान लिख देना। हिंदुस्तान लिख देना। कि ना दौलत पे गर्व करता हूँ ना शोहरत पे गर्व करता हूँ। कि ना दौलत पे गर्व करता हूँ ना शोहरत पे गर्व करता हूँ। किया है खुदा ने मुझे हिंदुस्तान में पैदा, इसलिए हम अपनी किस्मत पे गर्व करते हैं। इसलिए हम अपनी किस्मत पे गर्व करते हैं। हाँ, नहीं करता प्यार मैं किसी से। हाँ, नहीं करता प्यार मैं किसी से। बस मेरी सांसें चलती रहे यूं ही मेरे वतन के लिए, यूं ही मेरे वतन के लिए। और इस जन्म की बात नहीं। भारत भारत मुझे मिले हर जन्म जन्म के लिए। कि भारत मुझे मिले हर जन्म जन्म के लिए। और नहीं चाहिए मुझे हीरे और सोने की कोई चादर। और नहीं चाहिए मुझे हीरे और सोने की कोई चादर। मुझे तो तिरंगे चाहिए बस मेरी कफन के लिए, बस मेरी कफन के लिए। Happy Independence Day to all the citizens of our India. Friends, if you wanna to get extra knowledge related to the real meaning of freedom, you will have to listen this speech very attentively up to last. Freedom is self-defense. Self consists of body, mind and soul, controlling power over oneself in every situation, without doing harm or disturbing others. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. But I mean freedom is happiness. On this Independence Day, my wishes for you is that you live free with one definition of freedom. First of all, the British came to rule India as an excuse to sell tobacco. At that time, Mughal Emperor Jahangir ruled India. Jahangir gave permission to the King Jahangir only when the British requested him to do business in India. Then on the order of Jahangir, the British established East India Company in 1600 AD in India. But Jahangir could not understand this chase that this British would one day insult to our gold bud of India. And from here the British gradually consolidated their military power in the name of company. Now Nawab of Bengal was Siraj-ud-Dowla. There was a battle of Plassey between Nawab Siraj-ud-Dowla and British East India Company on 23rd June 1757 AD. Plassey is the name of a palace which is located in West Bengal. At that time the head of the British East India Company was Robert Clive. The commander of Siraj-ud-Dowla, which name was Mir Jafar, in the battle of Plassey. He betrayed and joined hands with the British in the greed which led to the defeat of Nawab Siraj-ud-Dowla. After this, the British occupied the whole over of India. And after Nawab Siraj-ud-Dowla, Tipu Sultan against the British called Tiger of Mysore. He rebelled against the British. He is also known as the first missile man of the world because he used a rocket first time in the war. In 1784, Tipu Sultan fought the first battle with British and defeated to British. As this battle is known as the Anglo-Mysore War, Tipu Sultan fought 4 consecutive wars against the British. And on 4 May 1799, he was martyred while fighting the war. After this, on 10 May 1857, under the leadership of Bahadur Shah Zafar, the last ruler of the Mughal dynasty, Ghadar fought against the British in Meerut. But the British also won this war by deception and captured to Bahadur Shah Zafar. Then on 1857, Indian soldiers revolted against the Fed Carters in Barakpur cantonment, hence it is also called Soldiers' Rebellion. Mangal Pandey first raised his voice and he refused to operate cartridge. At last, then the British hanged the Mangal Pandey. But the spark of fire set by him did not extinguish and spread throughout India. And then the British rule under the leadership of Babu Khan in Delhi suffered a major setback. And after a few days, in 1885, Indian National Congress was established, which was too dangerous to overthrow the British Empire. But in 1980, there was a revolution against the Rowlatt Act, which resulted in the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, in which a huge gathering by the British opened indiscriminate fire on unarmed people, due to which thousands of people were killed and more than 1500 people were injured. This incident ignited defiance in the heart of all the peoples of India, due to which the people of all regions like Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Christian jumped into this revolution of freedom and swore to liberate the country by tying shroud on the head. In September 1920, the Indian Congress launched the non-cooperation movement and the Khilafat movement. In 1927, Simon Commission run by the British was opposed by the Muslim League and Lala Lajpat Rai. On 6 April 1930, the SALT movement was organized in Dandi, and on 6 August 1942, Gandhiji started British Quit India movement, in which he gave the slogan of do and die. This movement forced the British leave to India, and at the end, the independence of India was decided by British on 1948. But due to the right and pressure, Lord Mountbatten declared Independence Day on 15th August of 1947 at 12 p.m. because according to English calendar, a new day would start from the night itself. And Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru gave India's first Independence Day speech from 11:51 p.m. to 12 p.m. at night, and at last India became independent. The national flag of India first hoisted at the Red Fort on 16th August 1947 by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and since then every year on 15th August the Prime Minister hoists the national flag of India on the Red Fort. Friends, point to be remembered. On 15th August, also 3 more countries got their freedom. Number 1, South Korea has got their freedom on 15th August 1945 from Japan. Number 2, Bahrain has got their freedom on 15th August 1971 from Britain. Number 3, Congo has got their freedom from France on 15th August 1960. India continued to hoist the national flag without national anthem from 1947 to 1950 because the national anthem was not made by them. The flag was hoisted with the national anthem on 26 January 1950. ऐ मेरे कातिब मेरे तकदीर का पैगाम लिख देना, ऐ मेरे कातिब मेरे तकदीर का पैगाम लिख देना, मेरे तन के हर एक हिस्से पे हिंदुस्तान लिख देना, कि मेरे तन के हर एक हिस्से पे हिंदुस्तान लिख देना। मुझे तो मंदिर भी प्यारा है, कि मुझे तो मंदिर भी प्यारा है और मुझे तो मस्जिद भी प्यारा है। कहीं पे राम लिख देना तो कहीं पे रहमान लिख देना, लेकिन इन सब से पहले हिंदुस्तान लिख देना, इन सब से पहले हिंदुस्तान लिख देना। At last, friends, a message for my countrymen. On the occasion of Independence Day, every citizen, every one of us has to work with integrity and succeed with integrity. And message for the youth. The united mind of the youth and most powerful resource on the earth. You have confidence that the big boss. Each youth has got the confidence I can do it. Then transforms into we can do it. Then transforms into we'll do it. You know, smiling is the fantastic thing. If you smile, the whole day will be smiley. If you don't smile, the day will not smile. So make it a habit to smile. It creates a lot of friendship, lot of happiness, okay? And dear friends, what we have achieved is a political freedom. What we need is economic growth and ethical nation. Time has come for all of us to ask, what can I give to my nation? On this Independence Day, let's resolve to give something unique to our nation. What are the precious things that I can give to my nation? Today onwards, I will teach 5 people who cannot read and write and give them to real life and citizenship. Today onwards, as a child of my mother, I will with me my mother happy. If mother is happy, then my home is happy. Today onwards, I will ensure my home is a home of ethic and give a corruption-free home to my nation. Today, I will make my home and surroundings clean and green by planting trees and recycling. Above all, my nation flag flies in my heart and I bring glory to my nation. I am sure, friends, it is 2020. We will happily review what you give to the nation in this 1 year. My best wishes to all my dear friends, all the members of What Can I Give Network, all my fellow citizens on this Independence Day. We are blessed to be born in India. Today, I am going to wish you a very, very happy Independence Day, all the Indian citizens. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.